It's recording now.
All right. Should we unplug the camera mic?
No, we'll leave it just as a backup
Just
in
as
case
a backup,
for some reason this fucks up.
in case this one doesn't work.
Which, I mean,
It should work.
Let's adjust the light a little bit there.
Hey,
How's it going, bitches?
we're climbing the ranks of podcast stardom.
Hold on. Should I on the podcast?
Do it.
Yeah?
And you are live with Andy and Eric's radio show.
I am very upset. What is happening?
Well, right now you're in the middle of our podcast right now, so you're live.
You're our guest.
Did I just get baited?
All right, how do we start this again? Just do it over again. It's our intro.
Hey.
Are you hooked yet? We read top 10 things to start a podcast. That was unique, I would say. My neck hurts now. Ow. It actually hurts a lot. Welcome to podcast number 3.
We are very good at this, I assure you.
We are professionals. We were trained
We're-
by Jeremy Atherton.
We're in television broadcasting, so we know what we're doing.
No, legit, my neck kills.
Fair enough.
All right. So, guys, podcast 3 on Halloween 2018. We have the special lights here to give that spooky ambiance.
Yep, it's working very well.
God damn it. Now, you're probably wondering, where's podcast number 2? Inside joke. Only us would get it, so it's not really a joke at all.
Yeah. Go
What?
home, kids.
Yeah.
You know, if you don't like our inside jokes, then you can just unsubscribe from the channel.
All one of you.
Yeah, 4 of you can unsubscribe.
Wait, there's 4 subscribers now?
There's
That's
a
right,
bunch.
Hayden. Hayden just subscribed.
We're
Shout out to Hayden. He's a fantastic
guys. We did it.
guy. Guys, we did it. We reached a quota of 10 subscribers.
We are not good at this so
No,
far.
we're not. Let's start this podcast off with a bang. Let's talk about the Red Sox. They definitely won the series.
Yeah,
But
They,
you're the baseball guy. Let's give
man,
some.
man.
I didn't watch the show. I want to hear from you. How did they play?
Well, they played amazing. They won 4-1 in the
Okay.
World Series, 5-game, which is pretty dominant, you know.
Mhm.
So they won the first 2 easily, and then they lost that 18-inning game. It was a 7-hour, 20-minute game. I watched the whole damn thing.
7 hours?
Yeah, 7
Holy fuck!
So me and my friend we were sitting in his room watching the game, and after like 5 hours, we just kept saying like, "Oh fuck, I just wish this fucking game would end." And then we're both Red Sox fans. Max Muncy like hit walk-off home run for the Dodgers, and it was the most sad we have ever been. Like we looked at each other, just kind of. And then I just walked home in silence. Like
Did you cry for a good hour when you got to bed? Because
I
goddamn.
wanted to, man. That's such a defeating feeling to lose in 18 innings, 7 hours, and
7
you
hours
get
just
nothing
to
from
that.
it. Like, and then they LA blew a lead in Game 4. They were up 4-0.
Okay.
They wound up losing 9-6. So, you
Jesus.
know. And then Boston won 5-1 in Game 5. Yeah.
And then they won
They won the World Series. Yeah, they got the ring. Well, they don't have the rings yet. They get those next year, I think. But,
Oh, that's a complete rip-off.
yeah.
You won the game. Here's your
Well,
prize
they get
in
the
a
trophy.
year.
They get the trophy, but they don't get their individual rings for like a year. The ring.
Well, that's just because
That night I was fucking. Like I sent you a video.
He did.
I
I
mean-
didn't hear any audio, by the way. I don't know if that was intentional, but I heard absolutely nothing.
Yeah, I didn't want to like ear rape anybody, because I was loud. Like I had it blasted to like max on the TV, and I was screaming.
I'm sure your roommates enjoyed that.
Oh, I don't care, man. Like I was jumping around. I had like 3 beers in my room just so I was ready.
Yeah, I saw you
And
a
then
couple
I,
of
like,
slots
fucking-
just sipping away on Snapchat. I'm like, yep, he's
Yeah.
getting fucking drunk, and guess what? He didn't show up for class the next day.
Yeah.
Oops.
Well, I woke up at like 7:30, and I was not ready for life because I drank a 6-pack of beer, and I hadn't eaten for a while, so I was just drunk.
Yeah.
drunk on life, you know?
Drunk on the Boston Red Sox.
So I woke up on Tuesday and I was like, not going to happen. So at 8 o'clock, or 8:05, I emailed my teacher for an 8 o'clock class saying, hey, I woke up and of course I wasn't very smart about it. I legit just said, I'm feeling quite ill this morning, so I won't make it to class.
He didn't buy it whatsoever.
In the hall, he's like, hey, that's pretty convenient. The day after the Red Sox won, you don't show up? I wonder why.
The thing was, he's actually being a good sport about it. He wasn't actually, like, angry at me. He was just smiling, like, yeah. So
I think he understood. He's a Mets fan, so if the Mets ever won anything...
He wouldn't show up for class. Yeah,
he'd be deep in the hole. Yeah.
But he did help out with the audience from our show in class.
Oh, yeah.
I'll tell you, he had a grand time. Spent the entire time looking at his phone.
I assumed that it was going to be like a 15-minute, 30-minute
show.
Hour-long show with very little good content.
Well, it's better than your fucking show that I watched.
Our show sucked, but...
God, at least there was some content, at least.
Yeah. So, I mean, right now I'm in a well because, you know, hockey and basketball haven't gotten to the point where they're really entertaining yet. It's too early in the season.
Mm-hmm.
So that'll take a couple more months before I really get engaged in that. Football, kind of, but... I never really watch football until the playoffs anyway.
But do you watch football during the Super Bowl season?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, I watch all that.
I only watch it mostly because of the commercials and just because it's a family thing.
Yeah, it's just like a tradition, right?
Exactly.
But, baseball's over now. So it's like, what do I watch for the 2-3 months before the winter sports get really interesting?
I know.
What?
The podcast.
I'm going to watch my own podcast repeatedly every Sunday night. Instead of football, I'll be watching the podcast.
There'll be a new podcast every week, so it'll just be something fresh. It's like, I haven't seen this one before, but it's like I was just there.
I was in it. I was in the podcast.
God damn. This is the third podcast, and Antoine's not with us. Well, technically, it wasn't the second one. But the second one wasn't really out, so technically speaking. Dude, Cam's losing. He doesn't know what he did. Oh, no. I gotta talk to him. Anyway, enough about that. This is podcast. That's personal stuff. We don't need to bring this into the internet. God damn. Anyway, so it's Halloween. I'm actually curious. Anyone out there who's watched this podcast, all three of you, have you seen any Fortnite cosplayers? Because $100 says there'll be at least maybe 10 kids someone run into that look like a character from Fortnite.
It's like fucking Overwatch Halloween
It's Overwatch,
costumes.
but Fortnite.
Yeah, shit's
But the thing
annoying.
is, though, when you see Overwatch costumes, a lot of them actually take their time making.
Yeah, and they're like homemade.
Yeah, like
you have to put a lot of care into it.
That diva costume where I had to use that giant mech. Some people actually built a mech for that. That's pretty impressive. But you see a guy dressed as a soldier with a pickaxe, it's like, come on, really?
It's like I could dress up as that in an hour and a half. I always, every year, go as Marty McFly.
But
I have the jean jacket.
But you don't have the Parkinson's.
Oh my God. Jesus Christ.
I'm sorry, but it's an old joke. I shouldn't have been.
It's not even an old joke. It's just a joke, period. It's a pretty good joke, though. I mean, to be honest. I want to see if I can find a picture of this costume.
Yeah.
Because if I do say so myself, it looks pretty decent.
Well, he's looking for the costume. I'll talk about my best Halloween experience. When me and Annie went to Popeyes, I talked about this to him. But I went to a fantastic neighborhood with my friend. Rich people. That was houses upon houses of suburban life. You could basically spend 4 hours and only hit half of the houses in the neighborhood. So me and him had a plan. We'll start at exactly 6 o'clock, and we would just go fucking follow our route, and we would get as much candy as possible. 9 o'clock hits, and we were probably the last ones out. We were about 14 at the time, 14, 13. Pillowcase half full of candy. And we're like, hey, it's about 9 o'clock. Maybe you could push another 15, 20 minutes, then people will get irritated. So we went down the main street back to my friend's house, and we hit a house where literally the person opens the door. We're like, trick or treat, and the woman looked both ways down the street like, oh, there's no more trick or treaters. I guess you guys are the last ones. Took out an unopened box of chocolates, opened it, gave half of it to my friend and half of it to me. We went to the next house, same thing. The guy was like, look, you must be the last ones. Box full of full-size Snickers, half to my friend, half to me, and we walked back to the place. Pillowcase full of candy. Couldn't even fucking close the opening. It was so good. It was amazing. Nothing would top that night. And I'm just wondering, Andy, how about you? Was any rich kids or rich houses you hit that gave you a full-size?
Rich houses we hit, but not for candy, if you catch my drift.
Got him.
But
yeah.
Not going to say we egged any houses because I don't want to be liable for anything. But let's just say there was a street in Dorchester, Ontario that was not too happy about every November 1st.
I think I know what you mean there.
Yeah.
Yeah, so.
If I were to use it in music terms, I would say Smashing Pumpkins is a band that properly represents it.
Oh. Not what I had in mind.
Well, there's Smashing Pumpkins. There's I don't know what else. There's no
I thought you
band
actually
that's called.
Well, so you didn't actually smash pumpkins.
Yeah, we did. We smashed pumpkins.
I thought you meant like. Okay, I was on a roller coaster. I thought you meant you're actually egged houses.
We did.
But then you did both.
We did both. Yeah.
Now you're liable now.
Oh
But
fuck.
you didn't tell anyone who you did it to.
Oh
so.
yeah. I just a rich street in Dorchester. But these houses were like $3 million houses.
Oh, yeah?
Like riverfront property. It was fucked. And we were like, and they never gave out good candy. Like we went
Come
trick or
on.
treating there, and they would give out like the same shit you'd get from other places. One guy literally just gave out juice boxes. Like I don't want a fucking apple juice. If you're gonna give out like a fucking drink,
Yeah.
at least give me something that's flavorful, like a pop.
Yeah.
Like a soda
Something that
of
gives me
sorts.
that sugar high.
Yeah.
There's sugar and apple juice. Not fucking enough.
Not the right sugar. Not
No, that's.
Not that make your gums and teeth bleed sugar. I'm all about that sugar.
Yeah.
The one
too
that
much.
makes your head hurt. Sugar.
So yeah. Anyway, kids, stay safe at Halloween. Make sure you check your candy and all that. But speaking of costumes, how many people dress up as cowboys? Because of Red Dead Redemption.
Red Dead Redemption 2.
That came out recently. I haven't bought it yet.
I
Don't
won't
do
buy
that,
it.
please. It's gonna make some noises.
I won't buy it because first of all, I don't have a PS4
Or an Xbox.
or an Xbox One. Second of all, not gonna say it's overrated. Just gonna say it's not underrated.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'd say it's maybe properly rated, but on the verge of being overrated. I just think it's not been done before, but it's like it's weird. It feels like you're playing Grand Theft Auto just reskinned. It feels like a mod of Grand Theft Auto in a
Does
weird
look
way.
like it, yeah.
It's like I don't know.
I was thinking of getting the game during Black Friday.
What
But I
ki-
realized I'm saving money for the Thrustmaster.
Oh my god, what is the Thrustmaster?
It's just a steering wheel attachment for your Xbox. Don't ask me why they named it the Thrustmaster, but so. But yeah, Black Friday is coming though. Do you have any plans for that?
I'm gonna probably go to the mall. Just sit on a bench.
It's
and
on
watch-
a Friday too, though, right?
Yeah.
The only class would be missing would be remote broadcast if that was your day.
Yeah.
Fuck. Well, not really. You'll still be there. You'll just be dead tired.
Yeah, exactly. I just want to go and sit on a bench and watch shit go down.
The thing is, though, in Canada, you don't really get that much action.
Right?
Everyone's
Like
way
I
too polite.
wish there was a way that I could go to like a Target in the States and just sit in the security cam room.
Just watch the chaos.
Just watch, yeah,
Yeah.
chaos unfold. Women using shopping carts as battering rams with their children inside. That's the thing that I don't like. I'm fine if you want to go balls deep for a new like plasma TV, or plasma 4K TV.
That's like plasma. What is this?
Plasma's-
2000s? Come on.
Yeah, I don't care if you're gonna go balls deep for a new 4K TV. Just don't do it with your fucking son or daughter who
Yeah.
can't walk in your cart.
Yeah, like I see one video, kid you not, a mother threw the child across the heads of people to grab something for the fucking mother. I was shocked.
Like
Shocked.
it's like you can do a lot of shitty things at Black Friday, but once you have a kid, you got to start to say to yourself like, enough's enough. I'm gonna tone it down.
Either leave them at home or
yeah, leave
just
your kid
stop.
at home. Get a babysitter, but all the babysitters are fucking out and
out there
about.
doing that, probably pretending to babysit the kids, but use them for their advantage to get their shit.
Yeah, exactly.
What a world we live in.
Black Friday is crazy, man.
Though it's still fun.
Yeah.
we complain about it, but we still enjoy it.
Oh yeah.
We're all hypocrites here. Come on.
You like horror movies, Eric?
Only ones that aren't cheaply made, like just jump scares galore, because that gets really bad.
I thought you meant like cheaply made, like
like a
Nightmare on Elm Street and stuff.
That's funny to watch.
See, I fucking love those. I'll curl up with a nice pumpkin spice latte.
Oh, yes,
and a Snuggie and some yogurt-covered pumpkin spice pretzels. And we'll just
cross the line here.
Put in some 1970s and 80s horror movies. It's awesome. It's like you got Jason, you got Freddy Krueger, you got Michael Myers, you got I shit you not, there is a movie where Jason goes to space.
Yes, it's called Jason. No, it's
called Jason X.
Oh, I thought it was like Friday the 13th X, but
no, it's Jason X. The fuck? You can't make this stuff up. Like, Children of the Corn is a personal favorite of mine.
I've seen a lot of reviews of it.
There's a movie that I love. It's called Motel Hell. Or Hotel Hell. I can't remember which. Anyway, this farmer that owns like a hotel/motel kills his, the people that stay there and uses their meat in his sausages. Mm-hmm. And then he feeds the sausages for breakfast at that same hotel/motel.
Savage.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
What a fucking guy. One of my favorites of all time, though, is The Thing. Have you seen The Thing?
No.
Kurt Russell?
I haven't really seen too many old school.
My
horrors.
god, like, The Thing is fucking creepy. David Carpenter, can't remember the guy who did the effects, but it's all practical.
Mm-hmm.
Essentially, the Thing kind of mutates whoever it infects.
Yeah.
So there's a scene where the one character, I don't remember names or anything. I just remember these scenes.
Just remember faces and how they die.
He's like cardiac arrest. So the one guy uses the plungers or whatever and puts them on the chest, and his chest opens up into a huge like mouth.
Yeah.
And then it fucking eats the guy's hands. It's all fucking practical. Like they rigged up machines to like open like that and shit. It's insane. Like you watch behind the scenes of that, it's like nothing you've ever. Like back then, they didn't have a way to make things look convincing CGI.
Yeah.
They had to do it in real life.
Yeah.
Like, if you wanted to make a horror movie villain, you couldn't just either not use anything like in Paranormal Activity or fucking CGI it. You had to find a different way to go.
Yep.
And that's what I love about old movies. They didn't have the excuse of CGI. You couldn't say, well, we'll just do that one in post.
Yeah, it was 9% of the view was just in post.
It was like you had to fucking do it in real life. You had to find a way, and that kind of gives it some charm.
Yeah. Now, to be fair, when I first heard the film Michael Myers, whatever,
Halloween,
I honestly thought Michael Myers was the actor Michael Myers. So whenever I picture some guy like Wayne's World screaming and chasing kids on the street like, party on! Excellent! I'm like, no, that can't be a real movie. And then I realized they actually just named the bad guy Michael Myers. So that threw me in the loop for a good couple of years.
See, it's like that joke from Baby Driver. Have you seen Baby Driver?
No.
Well, for one of the robberies or whatever.
Yeah.
Kevin Spacey's character. We'll bleep out Kevin Spacey when we fix this in post for all of you millennials out there.
Don't want to get triggered here.
Yeah, the trigger warning.
Trigger warning.
So, the Kevin Spacey says like, so the dress code for this one is your regular clothes and then the Michael Myers Halloween mask.
Yeah.
And the guy comes in to the truck on the day of the robbery with a bunch of fucking Mike Myers glasses and the big teeth.
Oh my god.
And they're like,
that's the
guys like, what the fuck is this? He's like, this is the masks we asked for. No, we were supposed to get Michael Myers masks.
Not Austin Powers
like,
masks, right?
This is Mike Myers. They're like, not the fucking right one. God. That's hilarious.
That is funny, actually.
That's actually a really good movie. Underrated. Great movie.
Yeah, I want to see it.
Yeah, it's
I'll
good.
watch it tonight.
It's well choreographed, and no, I don't.
Oh, I've been denied. It's Halloween, man. This is supposed to be the special night to remember. Okay, I'm going to actually not continue that sentence. Shit. Where the frig is Antoine? We need some line sayers here, you know? We need some sponsors. Where's Lone Star?
Yeah, we've done 3 of these, and he hasn't showed up yet. He always has a convenient way of not being in these. Oh, I have to go get a haircut. And it's like, Antoine, you're bald. You just shaved this morning. You don't need to get a haircut.
Something happened at work, guys.
Guys, I need to go do my taxes.
Yeah.
See ya.
What are you, a responsible adult? Get over here.
What are you really up to, Ansel?
Come on.
And that's the question.
Please. Let us know. We're freaking out, man.
True.
Just that simple truth. Goddamn. Smoking. That includes the weed that has been legalized in freaking Canada.
Smoking kills, kids. Smoking kills. Smoking kills.
So you say no to drugs. When you grab some weed, you say no, then you smoke it. Because you said no to drugs.
Exactly.
Loophole.
Drugs and alcohol are, you know, I feel like they're okay. As long
Says
as
the
you
guy
use them-
taking a six-pack when he wins a
You
fucking...
use them responsibly, you're fine. That's the thing, you know. Cigarettes are a no. Hard drugs are a no.
No, yeah.
Alcohol, caffeine, technically drugs, you know, marijuana. It's like, if you use it responsibly, you know, if you use it within
reason, not
within
too,
reason, you know, you don't overuse it, then you're fine.
Yeah.
You know.
But speaking of weed, did you know? I heard this fact. I don't know if you were the one that told me this or someone else did. If you did tell me this is going to be very awkward. But I've heard that if you're an airline pilot, you can't smoke weed for 3 months before you fly an airplane.
Really?
Yeah.
But you can drink a week before.
You can, yeah.
2 days before.
Yeah.
That makes no fucking sense.
You can't have alcohol in your system 2 days prior to driving? Or is that weed? Because alcohol is once you're sober, you're good to go. I thought that was the rule for drinking before driving.
Yeah, but for pilots, it's like if you have it in your system, like
for pilots. Okay, yeah, that'll make sense. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I thought you meant just generally when you're driving a vehicle, you have to wait 2 days before.
They can't. They can't fly the plane if they've had a drink like the night before or the day before that.
That makes sense. But
yeah,
weed for 3 months. Oh my god.
Yeah.
How do they even test that?
How do they know if it's in your system?
That's the thing. Like, I'm pretty sure weed will be gone within the week. How would they prove that it's been more than or less than 3 months? You know?
Yeah.
Something's fucky. Something's not going right around here.
I think someone told you a fib, Eric Drummond.
You know what? I think 9% of people I talk to on a daily basis lie to me, and the problem is I always believe them.
You're a gullible Gary. Gullible Drummond.
Tell me a fact right now, and I'm going to see if it's fake or not.
This is our next segment called Two Truths and a Lie. We'll play Two Truths and a Lie right now.
On the fucking internet? Okay.
All right. My name is Andy. My full legal name is Andy.
Yeah?
Hey, what's going on?
This is a good time for a mid-roll, don't you think?
We saw the fear of God in a young lady's eyes.
That was she was not prepared what was behind the scenes.
She opened the door and was just
no joke, she stared at us for a good 5 seconds before she realized what was happening.
And then she closed the door and ran like
that's the problem.
Anyways, two truths and a lie.
Well,
first truth.
Okay.
My full real name is Andy. Second, just checking that door again. Second,
yeah, I heard her for a second.
I hate apple pie. Third, I live in Sterling, Ontario.
I want to say your first fact, your full name Andy, is a lie because that's not your full name.
Good man. Good
Two
smart
truths
boy.
and a lie. So the other things are the truths. You don't like apple pie and you live in Sterling, Ontario.
Yes.
Fair enough, because that seemed way too easy. Full name is Andy, but that's it. That doesn't seem right.
All right. You give me two truths and a lie.
Okay, let me
buddy
think.
Roll.
Oh, the thing is... Okay.
Getting into it here, folks.
All right. The first video game I've ever played in my entire life was Crash Bandicoot Insane, I think it was called.
The trilogy?
Not the trilogy. That's the third one. Crash Bandicoot Warped. That's what. Crash Bandicoot Warped. That's the first one I ever played. I crashed my father's truck at work. And my favorite chips is ketchup flavored.
This one's hard. See, I would believe all three of those. And that's the thing. Because I definitely feel like you're a big Crash fan. I know that.
Yeah.
Is that the first game you played? I'm going to say it is the truth.
Okay.
I'm going to say you actually you're not a huge fan of ketchup chips. Is that the lie?
No. Yes, it is.
It is?
The ketchup chips is a lie. I did crash my father's truck at work. I was not proud of myself.
Does he know?
Yeah, I told him. I'm not the type of guy, if I mess something up, I'm going to tell someone.
Okay, just making sure.
Besides, I can't really make a fib because I crashed
I didn't want this to be the first time he heard it.
No. He doesn't watch my videos anyway, which is kind of sad. But yeah, like I was at my father's work. I was actually on my first day to do the gas run, and I forgot I was driving my little Cavalier. I was driving the big, pickup trucks.
Yeah.
And I forgot I was in my Cavalier, so when I was backing up, I just looked behind me and turned the wheel instantly because my car could fit anywhere. Hit my father's coworker's car right in the back real well, and I was fucked. I ran in, and my father was like, "Oh, just keep going. The pickup truck's fine. I'll talk to him." Went home that night. He was like, "Yeah, you did $8,000 of damages to that car." I was like, "I just bumped into it. The fuck did I do?" Oh, I felt so bad. And he couldn't talk to the insurance company because technically I wasn't under insurance at that time, so they had to take money out of the company to pay for it. So I felt so bad. I want to pay back somehow, but I don't really have $8,000 to fool around with right now.
So, if ketchup chips aren't your favorite kind of chips, what is your favorite kind of chips?
That's a tie between sour cream and onion, and I want to say French onion sun chips.
Huh.
Yeah.
Interesting.
What's your favorite kind of chips, since we're being open here?
So it depends. I'm a big Pringles fan.
Can't go wrong with that.
I do love a nice Pringle. If it's like a Ruffles wavy, then I'm going to pick sour cream and onion.
Mm-hmm.
If it's a Lay's original, then I like those au gratin cheddar ones.
Okay.
If it's a Lay's wavy, then I would have to say probably just an original Lay's wavy.
Okay.
Lay's wavy, not Lay's wavy. And then I don't consider Doritos in the same category. I feel like Doritos and Cheetos are their own thing.
I feel like they're more like a nacho than...
Nacho chip, potato chip. I consider chips to be potato chips, and then tortillas to be Doritos and
Cheetos,
and Cheetos and
I understand
and
that.
Fritos and stuff.
Of course, people go like, "Oh, that's blasphemy!"
Yeah,
but I mean,
Cheetos are not the same as Doritos, and Doritos are a chip technically. We should do that for one of our videos. We should
the food video comparing a Cheeto and a Dorito to a chip or whatever, or just comparing both.
We should make a little bracket.
Yeah.
Get what we think are the best chips, and then we'll taste each one side by side and pick which one wins, and then we'll go through a little tournament style.
I'm down for that, to be quite honest. I love me some chips.
Next episode on Andy's College Kitchen. There's my
It'll
segment.
be your first episode because you haven't done one yet.
They don't know that, Eric.
Oh, yeah, we did record like 12 episodes worth. We just haven't unleashed it yet. So
Unleashed is a good word.
You guys aren't ready for our
Put your
hell.
seatbelts on, kids.
You're going to be on it for a ride of your life.
Oh, yeah.
I think we're dreaming too high.
What if in 12 years we're like Norm Macdonald? He graduated he was in Algonquin's TV program. Dropped out, of course.
Like Tom Green?
Like Dan O'Toole. Like all the popular people that come out of our fucking program, they all dropped out.
Yeah, but we won't be famous in the actual movie/TV world. We'll be famous for the content world.
Famous on Internet Nation.
I'm getting sweaty just thinking about it. Whew. Do you think Team 10 will still be around if we end up, going that high?
Team 10?
Yeah.
What's that?
Jake Paul. Just curious. Are they still... That's the thing, though. Once they reach, 30, what do they do? They're kind of old for that shit. I don't know. I think they'll branch off, but they'll still, make... I don't want to say, a TV show once in a while. Still sell that merch.
God damn it. That Jake Paul merch. What is up with those guys?
Have you seen the Shane Dawson documentary?
No.
No. If you have the time, I'd recommend it. It's actually pretty good.
I'm not big in the YouTube community, man.
Then why do you want to make YouTube videos?
Because there's not much that makes me proud of our generation on YouTube right now.
True. That is true.
There are a handful of series that I do really enjoy. You got your Binging with Babish. You got your Rhett and Link I'm a big fan of. Good Mythical Morning.
Yeah.
Stuff like that. That is actual legitimate content. You know, took some planning.
Yeah.
Has some good shots. Shot well. Edited well. And then you have your Jake Pauls, your Logan Pauls, your Smosh.
They're dead to me.
They're dead to a lot of people, Eric. Back in 2009, big hit.
I actually watched quite a few episodes.
See, like taking shots at YouTubers isn't something we should do, but we're small enough right now that no one will.
For
care.
now, until 5 years later, when some controversial thing will pop up, they'll look back, be like, "Oh, we found a 6-year-old video of them in college saying, 'Oh, Smosh sucks.'"
And now they're collabing with Smosh in a video series. Never. That will never happen.
That's never gonna happen.
If I sell out, whoever's watching this, you have full authority to come and,
Just bash on
cut
us.
my neck.
Well,
cut
I
my
won't
ear
go
off,
that
something
far.
like that. Just hurt me in a way.
You can
Emotionally,
cuck us.
physically. Sure.
Don't actually, please.
YouTube is a great resource.
It is.
If it's used properly. You have people that do.
But they're being overshadowed by people who don't use it right. That's the problem. Like Jake Paul, Lil Tay.
Fuck.
You know what I'm talking about. They're really bad YouTubers that just take... Fuck. They're in the league of their own. Like, oh my god.
Yeah. It's just not...
Where would Cameron's category go for that?
He is in the same category as Jake and Logan Paul, in my opinion. Just so far down on the ladder because he no one cares about his videos.
I guess.
He doesn't have a legion of
potential.
followers.
He's just not using it correctly, I want to say.
You know who actually had a decent run back in the day?
Yeah?
Was Tobuscus.
Oh, God.
I didn't mind some of his stuff. Like when he did some gaming with Tobuscus and like his little animated songs and shorts and stuff.
Yep.
It's pretty talented.
Yes.
He actually had some good ideas, some good content. And then still don't actually know what happened.
I could tell you.
I mean, there was things were said,
Yeah, some girls saying that he raped her, and a bunch of girls went up and said, yeah, that's true. And then Toby's sitting there like, no, it didn't happen. And then everyone just took the girl's side and completely just...
Yeah.
So he pretty much
is,
disappeared.
I'm not taking sides because I don't have any evidence to support either way.
Yeah.
But it's unfortunate because he was a pretty good YouTuber.
Mm-hmm.
He was kind of right in the middle for me between the sort of silliness of like a Jake Paul with the seriousness of an actual content creator.
Yeah.
Like it was good range for me.
He did join the Me Too movement. After like a couple of months after the Me Too thing started, he made a Me Too video and told us again that he didn't do anything wrong. So more people were like, I guess you added the hashtag Me Too. You must be telling the truth. So now people are kind of slowly going back to Toby. But the thing is, though, it's been like, don't get me wrong, women getting molested and being like treated unfairly in the workplace is terrible. But I feel like there's a few women out there. I'm gonna get like hated for this, but I think a few of them women out there are using it to their advantage. Nothing really happened to them. They just want some attention, and then they say, "Oh, Me Too. Something's happened to me," but in reality, nothing really happened to them.
Yeah, I think maybe there's definitely a percentage of women are doing that. I don't think it's as high as some like men in the media will lead you to believe, but I think it's higher than a lot of women in the media will lead you to believe.
Yeah.
It's that sort of false accusation because at this point women do know if they say something to a guy, they can make him liable for all sorts of nonsense. I don't think it's at very high, like maybe 5% of women, maybe not even. So the percentage of men raping women is a lot higher.
Yes,
and that's
obviously.
the problem that needs to be addressed. But you can't just take the woman's side.
You just can't eat both sides before you make that judgment call.
See, everyone hates us because we're white males.
We're privileged guys.
We're essentially setting ourselves up for hate.
Yes.
But
episode 3, we're already getting shit.
Yeah.
We're getting very political here.
Yeah, I mean, no, it's fair. Like these things need to be talked about, right? Yeah. Because you can't just here's how I think about it, right?
Yeah.
Breathalyzers can be wrong.
They can.
So you don't only trust the breathalyzer. You have field sobriety tests, right? just like you shouldn't only trust one opinion in a court of law.
Yeah,
You have to look at, you have to say, all right, well, you say this. The breathalyzer says you're drunk, but you can walk around fine. You're clearly not drunk.
Yeah, you could say the ABCs backwards, even though I still can't do it, and I'm sober, so I don't know how people. God forbid people actually got pulled over and they're not drunk, and they say the ABCs backwards. Oh, you're drunk. Get the fucking back of the vehicle, pal.
There's a funny comedian, Ron White.
Yeah.
He's like a 60-year-old alcoholic, like raging alcoholic.
Oh no.
In his most recent Netflix special, he made a joke. He said, "Yeah, like fuck, I'm not gonna breathe into that breathalyzer because if it's calibrated wrong, then I'm gonna get a high reading and I'm gonna be liable for all sorts of shit that I didn't do." And then the cop says to him, "Well, we'll do a field sobriety test." He says, "All right, what do you need me to do?" And this is all in a Texas accent, so I'll restart. "Well, all right, just tell me what you need me to do. Tell me what you need me to do." Guy says, "Well, I'll need you to stand here and we'll lift your left leg and then kind of bend over." He's like, no, fuck that. I'm not going to do that, and I'll tell you why. Because that sounds like an agility test, and I'm not very goddamn agile. He says, "You know what we need to do for a drunk driving test? Let's do some fucking drunk driving. Get in the car, do some blocks. I'll show you some skills. And if I can't fucking drive by the end of our drunk driving thing, then you can lock me up and throw away the key."
And
he's got a point.
True.
Don't drunk drive, kids. Don't drink and drive.
That reminds me of a video I saw. Don't sing in our
Drive
podcast.
sober.
We get copyrighted. There's a video I saw online, actually, very similar to what you said. There's a guy got pulled over, and the officer thought he was drinking and driving. So the guy's like, "I'm a juggler. I have bowling pins in the back of the car. If I can juggle for 20 seconds without missing a bowling pin, I'm free to go." Officer's like, "Yeah, sure." Goes back, like throwing around under his leg, doing all this shit, and the officer's like, "Fuck, hey, yeah, you could go," and he drives away. Not as funny as your story, but gotta share stories here, you know?
Yeah.
God damn, what time is it now?
Oh, right now it's 6:40.
6:40.
What time did we start this?
That's a good
thing?
question. Hold on, I might edit this out. Oh, I know a good topic. Any plans for Movember?
I don't grow facial hair very well.
What?
I'm gonna get really close to the camera.
Let me bring the light.
Gross everybody out. I have.
So let me adjust that here.
Yeah, you can see little pubic whiskers of peach fuzz. You know, barely.
Yeah.
That's all I'll grow. I haven't shaved for the week, and that's all I have. So my plan is I'm just not gonna shave till the end of November, and if I have some hair there, then that's great fucking progress.
Yeah.
What about you? Are you shaving off the beard during
I'm
November?
still thinking. I was, letting this go for a couple of weeks just so I get things started for tomorrow. People told me to do the lamb chop thing where I have this and then just
connect
that,
it
and then shave all this off.
Yes.
And this. Why would
Yes.
I? No.
Okay, here's what you need to do. You need to do that at least for like one day.
I can't do that because then I have to shave everything off the next day, and that just defeats the purpose of November.
Then you keep the mustache.
I don't look good with that.
Who cares? It's for
my classmates.
It's for men's health, man. Sacrifice your good looks for men's health.
I was just planning just to do the simple goatee. This down and fill this and just shave everything off
Maybe.
here.
Just do a handlebar.
No, my uncle does that, and it makes... I actually, if I still have pictures, I actually took a couple of pictures a while ago. I think it was either last year or 2 years ago for that our Movember, and I saved some styles.
Gotta find a better place to do this, I think.
Yeah, we
Instead
just don't know
of
any.
Instead of the broom closet,
Yeah.
instead of the storage closet of a fucking Algonquin college.
Where students somehow still try to get in.
Yeah, they need to talk to
I don't have
janitors
the
and all that
pictures
stuff.
anymore.
Anyways, Movember, important for
Yes.
men's awareness, men's health awareness.
Please donate.
Donate to whatever you can.
Yeah, the Movember fund, and please save lives, because lives is precious in this world now, day and age.
That
What?
barely even sounded like English. Anyway, stay aware, stay safe. Don't do too
stay
many
frosty.
drugs. Stay thirsty, my friends. That's a wrap.
Is it though?
Yeah, I think
That's
that's
it.
probably. Yeah.
See you guys next time.
See you next time.